The horsetail roots go down 9 feet. High in silica. Good for hair, skin, and nails. I've made hair rinse out of it. We use a lot of wagons here, hauling tools around. So you have a pulley set up
to the chain,
to a stump,
and we use the tractor to pull those out from down yonder.
Okay, pulling things up the hill.
That one back there probably has some termites in it.
That one. Chickens eat termites. So when we split it, we keep a bucket, collect it. The chickens, less grain. It's more protein. They love the termites.
So I'm not saying it's global warming. I'm saying it's probably electromagnetic. It's from satellites. But there's a dead cherry back there. That one covered in ivy.
Oh, yep, I see that one. Mm-hmm.
So this cherry tree busted its top out. It died. So when people say, what are you gonna make all this charcoal out of? Well, got a gas-powered extension on a chainsaw, so it's 15 feet long. With a little bit of energy and maybe a ladder, I could get quite a few of these dead ones. It cuts down on fire hazard. This doesn't pass muster with most tree people. Would say, oh, that one's leaned over. This thing over here looks probably all dead. Might have a lower limb that's still hanging on.
Yep, I see that. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, our job is pretty much just never ending. So we just leave the chainsaw and the fuel out of the rain on this wagon and come back here and plug away when we have some energy. But mixing the green with the dead, and we can make these char burns pretty thoroughly get hot enough. The green wood traditionally would be smoky and doesn't satisfactorily turn into charcoal. It still looks like wood, but just putting
This
these
dry
dead
stuff,
limbs
yep,
around and
yep. Then it lights up, the heat gets higher, it burns off all the volatiles of the green wood.
we felled this tree,
We fell that one.
and one of them went back there, so there's some limbs back there. We can get them out here. So we could go down and look at the 55-gallon barrel.
Yeah.
Call her good.
Yeah. One of 1,000 different ways to make biochar. out of woody mass, preferably, but small scale, like bones from the soup pot, pistachio shells saved in a bucket. I can make those on a small batch in a hotel pan with a lid. Just put it in a wood stove. You can watch the volatiles flame out of the lid.
Leaf tobacco.
Whole leaf tobacco. Yep.
Comes with the stems.
Yeah, dried out. So we can make char out of that in small batches, and I can inoculate with worm tea.
I'm going to shut this.
Sea crop.
Wrap her up.
And then also fish hydrosalate. Urine is another way to inoculate it in a 5-gallon bucket. Smash it up and dig it into beds. So we have 1,000 square acres, or I'm sorry, 1,000 square feet. So since it's hard pan clay 8 inches down, we can't stop adding char to it. We've been adding char to it for 8 years, and at least now I can grow food. The pH has risen. I've also had a soil analysis with Blossom Consulting in Olympia, Washington, and I understand the mineral balance is held with char because charcoal holds on to those minerals, and in Washington it rains a lot, so a lot of minerals end up just washing down into the ocean. So Brien made this by just cutting out the top of a barrel, and it creates a vortex so that the air is sucked up to the top of the flame, and at the bottom char is made. So we can fill this completely. So you can bet on adding twice as much material to get that amount of charcoal. So we've been accumulating drying material, and we'll be able to get 55 gallons in a burn. So for those that are dealing with biomass, this is a great way to put it right back into your garden soil. So that would be it. This is a splitter we're using. You know, granted, Brien has a lot of these nifty tools, but the essence of it is take that material and turn it into something useful. It's not waste. Thank you for watching. Bye.